It's crazy.
He would do anything.
Right.
Like growing up, I mean, did y'all like have these type of white people around y'all?
That's a good ass question.
That is. Growing up with white people, I definitely know a lot about that. Honestly. Like growing up in township, you know what I'm saying? What did Dave Chappelle say? My parents did just enough so we grew up comfortably around white people. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good way
and
to
like
put it.
for black people to come from, like, my parents do come from the hood. They came from Philly. You know what I'm saying? They both actually like lived on the same street at one point in their life, Winfield. You know what I'm saying? But for them, that is still an accomplishment. You know what I'm saying? Like
Of course.
they're not raising their kids in the hood or
Yeah,
in their environment that they grew up in. You know what I'm saying? So they brought us over to this environment. And it was cool, you know what I'm saying, outside looking in. But there's still some struggles that, you know, growing up as a black person, black kid around a bunch of white kids, you're going to have to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, I was a real skinny, small black kid. You know what I'm saying? I had glasses, brown teeth and shit, whatever. I got picked on a lot. I didn't have no, like, you know, big cousins or, like, older siblings that would, like,
To defend you, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I had to do that shit on my own. You know what I'm saying? I got 2 younger siblings. Like, I would stand up for them. You know what I mean? Not my brother too much because he was, like, 8 years younger and he really didn't have too many problems and stuff.
Right.
But he knew what it was. You know what I mean? Like, I would definitely do anything for him. You know what I mean?
Nice.
But, like, and my sister, hell yeah. Like, all the time. You know what I mean? But, like, I mean, growing up around white people, it's just art. You just, for black people that don't and that still grow up in the hood, like, don't hate a black person for growing up where they grew up at. Just because
that's how they control.
just because they grew up in a nice neighborhood don't mean they had all the luxuries that everybody else had that grew up in that same neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's still hard, bro. Like, there's still politics. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's about who you know. And if you're us of this color, it's kind of hard. Because if you're not good at sports, what are you good at in their eyes?
I'm not to even laugh, but that was just some real shit. Like, what
Not
are you good at?
sports?
That's facts.
That's all I got growing up. Hey, big fella, you play football?
Right.
Nah, man. Like,
Do you wish you had in high school?
do I wish I played football in high school?
I did. I wish I did.
I tried to play football in high school, and my problem was with really, like, the coaches. Like, the way they would talk to you and, like, disrespect you.
Yeah.
Or, like, the extra. Honestly, I was just bitching. To be honest, I was just bitching. I didn't want to put the work in.
If you were to go back right now and tell yourself to do something,
It would probably be play football.
word, I'll probably do the same.
It would be get good grades. Most importantly, obviously. But enjoy life more. But yeah, growing up, I definitely grew up around those type of white people.
Like the bold, like this bold, that storm the Capitol building
There
bold?
was one person. All right, so
Are we name dropping?
not at all.
Okay.
So I grew up around like a mixed population, black, white, Asian, Hispanic, all that.
Right.
So, but in my like specific neighborhood, like off the road neighborhood development, it was just mostly white people. And there was this one like crazy neighbor. They lived like 2 houses down. We would be outside playing basketball, me and my friends, my stepbrother and all that. And something was wrong with the person clearly. Cause next thing you know, they just open in the front door. They like lived up on the hill a little bit. They open the front door and they'll just yell out, "You effing
Hard R.
hard R." Like,
That's some hater shit. I feel
bro,
like,
and then they'll just slam the door and close it back.
I feel like all a racist is at the end of the day is a hating ass nigga.
It is.
And I can't stand a
for
hating
sure
ass
is.
nigga. Like, you just hating for no reason. Like, you hating on me.
Yeah, you're right. But yeah, so people like that, bro. So at a young age, I realized that people like that, like they exist. Everyone is not going to be for you. They're not going to believe in what you believe in.
Yep.
So like stuff like that, I just take it with a grain of salt. Don't trust too many people that don't really look like me. But there are people that don't look like me who I trust with my life.
That's facts. It's not, and it's not. We definitely got to say that it's not all white people.
Of course not.
You know what I'm saying? It's definitely not all white people. You know what I'm saying? Just
Any race can be racist.
Exactly. See, and that's what black people don't like to believe. Like, black people believe like they can't be racist. Like, by definition, okay. But like, let's get it twisted. You can still be prejudiced.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what
not
I'm saying?
racist, prejudice.
Yeah. But like we get it mixed up. Like, if you just keep bashing the race, that's racist.
Did you grow up around those kind of people? Like the crazy, like, I'm at your front door. Give me your manager now.
Nah, I don't think so. I mean, even when I moved to Pine Hill when I was a young boy, but I was still going to school in Camden.
Okay.
I would take that commute.
How was that? Did you like feel like you had to act differently?
Nah,
set of friends.
It was, I mean, looking back on it, nah, I never really. I was always just chill, whether I was going to school in Camden or going to school in. I think I was a Glen school, so that was Pine Hill. I was the same throughout. I mean, you did see some shit at the school in Camden that was just out of the ordinary that you didn't see in Pine Hill, obviously, because of the inner city. Mm-hmm. But I mean, as far as when I moved to Pine Hill, and like I got friends in that school zone, of course you're gonna naturally gravitate to, the niggas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I was cool with white people too. I mean, white people was cool with me. I mean, I was never really one to be a dickhead. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as I feel like as long as you're not a dickhead, niggas aren't gonna be a dickhead to you.
Yeah. Respect.
I mean, that's facts. So there's
facts.
niggas
How
that
you treat people.
Facts. But you're right though. There are people that just not gonna like you for X amount of reason. There's nothing you can do about it.
Based off how they were raised. Based off how they were raised. They hate that whoever raised them is putting onto them at a young age and grooming them to be racist or prejudiced.
But I feel at that age though, if a white dude says like a hard R and they're like under, I'm gonna say under 15, they're just doing it to hurt you. You know what I'm saying? They're just doing it to try to cut deep. Especially like, for example, like Call of Duty.
That shit don't mean nothing to me. I can hear it and be like, okay.
Like, I feel like they're just doing that just to, cause it's the last resort. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, this is my
nothing
finisher
else
move.
say.
Boom, hard R.
But what they do it in person is how you gotta look
See
at
that
it.
they just want to keep that same energy. Then they gotta deal with the consequences after the hard R, no matter what they are. Whether it's somebody walking away or you get punched in the mouth. Who knows?
98% of them don't have the balls to say.
Hell no. What? I wish a nigga would. What? Crazy.
Honestly, I don't wish a nigga would, cause I'm going to jail.
Nah, you can't do that. We need you, dog.
I know. That's why I act before I do.
Huh?
I act well. Damn,
Well, I was about to
say completely wrong. Hold on.
Hold on.
I think before I act. You know what I mean? Yeah. Y'all know what I meant.
Yeah.
I need another shot.
He's right there.